Hi, we're here at the Gables Hotel. Me and the best man, just having a quick drink before the wedding. We're at the reception, we're just trying to locate our buttonholes on this bit of a wet and drizzly day, but something pretty special anyway. Best man will be doing his speech a bit later on with the meal, so look forward to hearing from him. But thanks Adrian as well for doing a little bit of video, appreciate it.
You didn't?
I did.
Well, I haven't, I've got
It's all going in there. He's all fidgety.
Right.
Just that one here, Mum's camera. You right, boys?
Videoing as well?
Oh yes.
I like something
Careful, nice videoing all the time.
Here we are, we're having our moment
What's
at
what
the
you
bar.
say?
Yeah.
Under and over, you want to through and then up, and then bar,
Oh, I get it.
with a bar.
When I take
That's behind the bar.
on YouTube now.
And spin it round.
Okay, the pair of you. Nice smile.
This way after.
It's okay, Diane, because I can't
You got
see.
to wind it on now.
Wait a minute.
Somewhere over in France has just been scorching. Can't get used to
Got
that
the
weather.
warmer than here. Anyway, to change this for you.
Oh yeah, I mean if it can just dry up a little bit so we can get the followers outside the church afterwards, it'd be nice.
That's the right one, that, isn't it?
Supposed to go past it.
And he hands it out there.
And then, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Just.
She's having a little bit of a nervous moment.
Yeah, a bit shaky.
She looks stunned. Hiya. Pleased to meet you.
Some things to do with the dress.
Right,
I'll
yeah.
let you do that.
Well, we didn't talk it,
So do you want us to go up first or you up first?
what they said is if you're having a special video.
Now, there's the answer. There's the answer. Let them go. You're going up first. Look. There's one ahead and then two behind. Is that right? I say, first of all, the warmest of welcome to this lovely place where the sun is shining, to Gretna Green. And you all know, of course, that Gretna Green is famous for its quiet, secret runaway marriages. Not today. And that's what it was all about. I'd like to remind Scots people present that it was the English to blame for the popularity of Gretna Green, because in 1754 the English government brought a Marriage Act in, stating then and still stating today that in England you must be married where you live. In England, you must be married during the hours of daylight. In England, the doors of the building must remain open. In other words, even today, in England, you cannot be married in secret. But you can in Scotland. Because the Scots, in their infinite wisdom, said we will have our own laws. Which means you can come from anywhere in the world to be married in Scotland. Even from St Helens, and even from Middleton. You can be married at any time of the day or night in Scotland. You can be married behind locked doors in Scotland, if you so wish. Scottish law is very generous to the bride and groom, not so generous to the witnesses. Adrian, Donna, are you aware that in Scotland the witnesses must be of a sound mind? That raises a question, doesn't it? But that's what it's all about, and that's why over these years thousands and thousands of couples have come this way to be married. I like to think that at this point in time, Stephen and Jane, they stand right in the middle, bridging the past and the future, and taking part in what I describe as the living legend of Gretna Green. The service begins with a simple statement: we meet together in God's presence. And we meet together in God's presence to witness the marriage of Stephen Frederick Hall and Jane Goulding, to ask God's blessing upon them, support them with our prayers, and share their joy, reminding ourselves that marriage is God's gift, and that it is His will in marriage husband and wife should experience a lifelong union in body, mind, and spirit, comfort and companionship, enrichment and encouragement, tenderness and trust. It is also God's will that marriage should be honoured, an old-fashioned English word, honoured, which means respected, as a way of life, in which within the marriage, because of the love that the one has for the other, they may experience a sense of security and trust. A caution, which I think includes you too. No one should enter upon this marriage lightly or selfishly, but responsibly. For marriage involves the giving of a man and woman wholeheartedly, wholeheartedly to one another. Christ in His self-giving gave Himself for us, and we in turn learn to give ourselves to one another in that same self-giving way. You are about to marry each other, marriage which God created and Christ blessed, and it is our fervent wish and prayer God's Spirit will strengthen you both in your marriage, that you may truly fulfill His purpose for the rest of your lives. Now you're about to make the declaration required by law. Stephen, I've got some really good news for you. Because in Scotland,